Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for any sign is welcome and any sign that you may be thinking of. Please use these readings to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life recently. Let's see what Spirit has for you for guidance today. Let's see what they want you to know. Spirit, I ask you share it with me, loving messages. What are the loving messages that you have for whoever has found this reading today? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. If you keep, oh boy, you keep going in circles, right? The person who I either keep taking somebody back, nothing changes. I don't know why I think it's going to be different every time. The only thing that's going to change is you. You've got to break the pattern. You've got to realize that it's not working and I need to try something else. So it's really hard when you get stuck in those patterns, or that you keep attracting the same types of people. It's kind of an energy of, for once, date the nice guy. Okay. There's somebody out there that wants to be with you, and maybe it's not the type of person you normally date, but maybe it's breaking a pattern of the types of people that you do date. And it's better for you. Practice compassion, see things from a fresh perspective. So I like the innocence in this card. I like the way that it looks like a young boy is holding this bird in this hand, and there's a butterfly and this little chipmunk. And I don't know, it's just a sense of innocence and connecting to small things and looking at things, very passionately. The person who finds a bug inside the house and scoops it up with their hands and, brings it outside so that it can still stay alive, So compassion within the small things in life. And then I have spending quality time together, listening and talking. Okay. Sometimes that's all we need. It's this feeling of just being, okay, being in your presence, and let's get to know each other. So it's, this feeling of, I like this being in your presence energy, because sometimes you don't have to do a lot. Sometimes with the right person, you can just sit there. You sit there in the same space and be happy, for God's sakes. You don't have to be entertained by them, so to speak. Spirit, please share with me. We want to spend time together. Quality time is key. Okay, something about the quality time. I have an Empress. I have a Six of Wands. I have an Ace of Cups. I have a Five of Pentacles. I have a feeling that after some difficult days in your life, this could be after almost like a rock bottom or a low period. This is somebody chasing you. This is a feeling of, I want to capture you. You're what I've been looking for. I've been looking for this Empress. I've been waiting for somebody that I'm going to fall in love with. So this is definitely a feeling of, after a difficult time, I've got somebody that sees you for who you are. I'm going to say this loving, gorgeous Empress. And, it's the person out there who has a lot of love to give. And if somebody would just see them for who they are, they have this huge heart, they have this beautiful soul, they have a lot of love to give, they'll be very, very good to the person who's good to them. So this is somebody who recognizes that in you. And then this is I want to capture you. I definitely want to capture you. I want to capture your heart, and I want you to fall in love with me, so they could see themselves falling in love with you, and they want to make you fall in love with them is really what's going to happen. I have a Page of Pentacles. I have a 7 of Cups. I have a 6 of Swords. And I have an 8 of Wands. So I'm going to go back to that changing the cycle, because it's a sense of breaking a pattern, okay? Breaking a cycle, breaking a pattern, and moving on, okay? I've had enough. I've definitely had enough of kind of giving. This feels like I keep giving somebody like lots of choices and options over and over again. Okay, like, well, that didn't work, so let's try this. Okay, that didn't work, let's try this. I do feel like I've got somebody who just keeps coming back into your energy and saying, well, it's almost like something didn't work the last time, so here's something. I have a new idea, right? I have a new way of looking at things. Let's try this. So yeah, there's this kind of try again energy going on around you. But I would say I want to break that pattern. I do. I need to, they're saying walk away once and for all and go in a different direction. Like, this just feels like I'm going in a different direction. It just feels like I have to make up my mind that the type of people that I keep choosing are not what is good for me. Okay, I've got to choose differently this time. So whoever this is that's trying to capture you, I'm going to say is different. And I'm going to say is probably the type of person you weren't expecting, probably not in your kind of comfort zone or in your box, so to speak. And maybe it's going to be a surprise that it's the best thing that ever happened to you, but you've got to go in a different direction. Spirit, please share with me. I've changed. You are transforming. Let go of the past. Embrace the light and joy in this new day. Take a really good look at yourself in the mirror, okay? This feeling of, I need something different. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect different results. So if you keep attracting the same kind of things in your life and it's not working, take a good look at yourself and say, you know what, I can make some simple changes within myself. I can choose better. I can spend more time, listening and understanding somebody in the beginning stages, something like that. I have mercy. Let compassion fill your world. Offer kindness to all living things. What you give, you also receive. I'm going to say that somebody sees your compassion. I'm going to say that that could be part of who you are that really stands out, that you're just good to others. Maybe you're a caregiver in the real world, you're a nurse, you're a caregiver, you're taking care of kids, you take care of your elderly parents, you're a teacher, you're a nurse, like some kind of caregiver. So there's a sense of, wow, I couldn't do that. I don't know if I'd have the strength to do that. I have a dreamer. Your dreams have chosen you. Find fulfillment in pursuing your destiny. This is the magic life. So you can see she's kind of daydreaming. Take the time to daydream. That's fine. Just find yourself, find out what it is that you want, and then make this change in a different direction. And then I have anticipation. Something wonderful is happening. Change is in the air. Open yourself to blessings on the way. So yeah, sometimes when we least expect it, I'm going to say that it's a person that you weren't expecting to fall in love with, or that you just weren't expecting to come into your life. I wasn't an unexpected love, and I think that you look at it and say, wow, I wish I had chosen you a long time ago. I wish I had chosen something like this a long time ago. I have a 4 of Pentacles. I have a Page of Cups. Oh, look how cute that little Cupid is. I have a 3 of Pentacles. And I have a Queen of Wands. Okay, a couple things are coming into me. This feeling of I've been holding tight into maybe an old feeling that I always wanted something or someone to work out, but it doesn't. Okay. It's like I always saw myself with that person, but for some reason it just isn't happening. I've got a page of cups and look at this little Cupid. He's so cute. I'm excited about you. I feel like I want this. I have a Cancer, Pisces energy here. I have a Scorpio energy. So I've got Taurus energy on the table. Let's see what else I have. I'm feeling. I have an Aries on the table right now. Okay. So right now I feel like I am, I just felt like I was pushing the envelope for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Maybe I'm pushing myself in another area of my life. I'm climbing higher with this kind of stepping stones here, building a stronger foundation. I'm confident. I'm ambitious. I am a Leo energy, a Sagittarius energy, possibly. And I feel like I'm climbing higher, and I feel like I'm so powerful. There's a sense of I'm so powerful. Use that power, use that power to attract the person that you really want to be with. Maybe I have a alpha energy. Some of you may have an alpha energy, whether it's male or female, and you're attracted to an alpha energy. And maybe those alphas are butting heads. They're competing. They are too much for each other. So give that some thought. Maybe we need to pick, one person's very extroverted, or they're both very extroverted and very powerful people in their own right. And maybe we're butting heads a little bit, not that you're in competition, but it's just like too much energy in one room. So part of me feels like something like that could be going on around you. I have a 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of my deck. Beautiful, the sense of growing, a lasting security. Again, a Taurus energy. I have what is that? Capricorn, and it looks like a Virgo energy. And I have a King of Wands. So I have that Scorpio coming in again, Aries, Leo, and Scorpio. So I've got a lot of fire energy in this connection with these King of Wands, Queen of Wands. And I think that I struggle with a twin flame. Somebody out there could be struggling with a twin flame back and forth, just always in a cycle with a twin flame. And Spirit may be saying, we've had enough of a twin. It's time to shift directions and head in a different direction. I have a 9 of Pentacles. So I've got looks like Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo again. So here's this energy of I want that stability. You're stable in your own right. Don't worry about that. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. You don't need somebody to make you feel stable. Bottom of the deck, I have a 4 of Wands and I have a Justice card and I have a Queen of Cups. So let's take a look at that, because that's a commitment. That's somebody coming into your life that is saying, I'm committed to you. Okay, that's somebody, Leo, Sagittarius. I've got this beautiful sense of Gemini, even Cancer. So I'm starting to feel more balanced for some reason. I'm starting to feel more, I've got somebody who's very fiery, so to speak, and kind of very high energy. And I've got somebody who's kind of calmer. Okay. I've got somebody who's leans more on the emotional side, leans more on the Cancer and Scorpio, possibly Pisces, something like that. So it's a feeling of we're balancing each other better with that Justice card. So I want you to take a look at, maybe we have struggled with somebody in the past because we're just butting heads. We're too much alike. Our energies are too much alike. We're too powerful. That's all I can think of, is that you're just too much for each other, if that even makes sense. You know, it's like your personalities are too similar. You know, sometimes opposites attract, and maybe you've never been attracted to somebody that's opposite of you. You always thought you should be with somebody powerful because you're powerful. But maybe spirit wants you to have more balance with that emotion. Maybe that would work for you better. Let's see what some future feelings are. You know, it's energy within a relationship is key. And I always tell people, I want you to feel your energy when you're with this person. You know, do you feel anxious? Do you feel nervous? Do you feel at home? Do you feel safe? You know, like, what are you feeling, as opposed to thinking about, what does this person think about me right now? I want you to be more in tune with your energy when you're with someone. I've never opened myself up to anyone before like I have with you. So maybe I can be much more open in this connection. I'm falling in love with you. Okay, we could have somebody that we break that cycle and we find the one that really is the person meant to be. You are manifesting in rapid speed. 111. Focus on your positive thoughts. Beautiful. I know this is a once in a lifetime love and no one will ever compare to you. I want that. I want that for you. I see you in my dreams, and in my dreams, we are already together. I think that you've got, all right, let's go with this. Alignment. You are on the path of light, 888. We're more in alignment with each other is really what's happening. Okay, that the new person coming towards you or who's recently entered into your life is much more in alignment. We're much more balanced. Our personalities are much more work better together, as opposed to butting heads or conflicts or competition or insecurity. So it's definitely a feeling of, this is a better path for us. This is a better path for you. So, you know, when the stars all align, something like that, it all works. You are the person, you are the reason I keep going. I want to be with you. That came in. You're on my mind the most. So you've got somebody with a lot of thought about you. I think that it's somebody that you wouldn't normally date. I think that it's somebody that will catch you by surprise. Okay. And I do feel like at the end of the day, it will be the best thing that ever happened to you, but you didn't see it. You didn't see it coming. You didn't see that was the type of person you should be with. So step out of your comfort zone as far as the types of people you're dating or seeing or willing to see, and then take that shift of energy, that change in direction from breaking the cycle, I think is key. So we're going to put that out into the universe today. Bottom of the deck, alignment with the Ascended Masters, 333, you are protected. So no matter where you are today, your angels are guiding you. Everybody is protecting you. You're on the right path. Good things are happening all around you, Spirit just said. So we're going to put that out into the universe. So beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words, your comments. I really appreciate them. If anyone is interested in a private reading, please visit my website, KathyMamelinPsychicMedium.com. A reminder, I have 2 other YouTube channels, and I'll put those links in the description below.